What's up, guys? Welcome back to another AMC update. Thank you for joining me on this video. We're going to be talking about this position and what did happen today. As you can see, the growth behind me. But I also wanted to show you guys that I'm still holding my shares to keep you guys, I guess, informed on exactly what's going on with my position and what I plan to do with my position. Keep you guys updated that I still am holding everything. If you guys ever want to know if I am holding everything that I'm holding, let me know, and I can definitely, let you guys know a little bit. So, anyways, um, before we get started, hit the like button. Also, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you get your free stocks and other things that are in the description below. Join the Discord group. There's a lot of great people over there, and we're starting to really expand it a little bit to more than just people that talk about AMC. We would like to talk about all different types of investments that you can hopefully grow from and gain quite a bit. I feel like I can't talk right now. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check out the Discord group. I think there's a great group of people over there that communicate, whether we're talking about AMC or we're talking about crypto or any type of investment. But let's talk about AMC today. We can see that we are up 5% today, which is definitely a great deal. Love seeing that increase, seeing the gains. However, we're not seeing a crazy amount of volume. So the volume that we did see, a lot of the movement here, we saw a lot of push up. We really didn't see any type of a decrease, and we saw some consolidation, which is something new that we haven't seen in the past. Typically, we see a large increase and then we see them pull us back. However, they did pull us back a little bit, but you did see more of a consolidation than anything. We stayed above that $42 mark. We hit a high of $43.63, and we had a low of basically where we started at. We went low right from the start down to 40.49, but then increased right away and did not look back. So you can see here that in the pre-market, when I was watching the pre-market, did not have much of a movement. I think it was up about 0.1%, but then as the market did open, we just started to see it grow and grow and grow. And maybe they're trying to paint this picture of basically, oh, they're covering a lot of their shorts, they're accepting their losses and all this stuff, but that's not really the case. We understand what this would be. If that was the case, it would be a lot bigger than what we are seeing here. We're seeing little bits and pieces that are probably being covered while also having some FOMO buying that's on the table with less selling pressure that we were seeing before. So before we would see some selling pressure plus some shorting pressure. Now we're seeing a little bit of shorting pressure with a lot of buying pressure, and then some of that FOMO, FOMO buying pressure, right? And then you're also going to see some of the covering of shorts, not a lot, just ones that they physically have to cover. So that's what you're seeing here. You could see this movement here did come back a little bit, bounced off of the 200 EMA, and then jumped up to a level of 43, resisted at 43, looking like 43.30 or so, went back down to 43.50, or sorry, 42.50, increased all the way back up to 43.63, and then resisted again. So you started to see that resistance, and it looks like it was firmly bouncing off of the 200 EMA. You have different days to where it is following different indicators. So whether it's following the VWAP, it's following the 200 EMA. Obviously, the 15 moving average is very close, to the chest. So it's going to be something where it does move very close to the price. Now, you did see, again, consolidation, which is definitely a great thing. This could be an indication of more of a bull flag setup, to where you have the flagpole right here. You have the flag with all of this consolidation. And then in the after hours market, we could see this really blow. So hopefully that is the case, because if we are seeing that, then that will be really good. However, I don't like seeing a lot of movement in the after hours market, because you can't really do anything in the after hours market. It's hedgy land, right? Hedgies, institutions, big money, they hold all of the power in, when it comes to it looks like we're seeing an increase right now. But they hold all of the power when it comes to the after hours market. That's why I hate the after hours market. But if we do see that increase, that will be really good for the program. I'll tell you that. But all in all, not a bad day. We could see here 47 million shares worth of volume, which is not crazy. That means that we were not seeing anything different when it comes to the amount of people that are buying into it or doing any type of transaction into it. It's more or less what type of transaction that is, rather than that being that heavy on sell and short pressure. You're seeing it more heavy on the buy and maybe some covering of a couple of those shorts, that type of pressure. So you're seeing positive pressure rather than negative pressure. However, they are mixing it and showing some negative pressure there, resisting at some of these levels that weren't even previous resistance points, and now they are, right. Let's take a second to look at the Ortex data here just to understand this a little bit. We do see that we have basically 4 million shares that were borrowed and about 6 million that were returned. So that's a clear picture of the small amount of shares that are probably being brought back. But you're borrowing 4 million shares. Is that to short later or is that to short right now? Who really knows? You do see that the short interest is around 17%, which is pretty low compared to where it was previously at 21%. But 17% is not something that I'm worried about. I'm not going to say, oh, well, you know what, this is down a hell of a lot and I'm getting out of the position. That's not the case. It's 17%. That's still a lot. 87 million shares that are short. You're still seeing shares on loan at 112 million, which is definitely high. Utilization is rising as well, 87. So when we look at the overall situation, what's going on, obviously they're still shorting the position. So we can look at dark pool shorting volume when it comes to Fintel, which I just consider regular shorting volume. You're looking at about 49%, right? They're shorting 49% on the 15th, on the 14th, 49%, 55% on the 13th. So they're not giving up just yet. And if they are painting that picture to show you that they're giving up, they're not. They're borrowing some without shorting it, and then eventually they're going to make that move and they short the hell out of this thing rather than just shorting it little bits and pieces. They're letting us get our breath a little bit before they try and drown us, but it's not going to work because we're wearing a life vest. I don't know what my problem is, but I'll fix it soon. But yeah, I think AMC is good today, right? Seeing it at 5% up, almost 6%, really rising, and hopefully we see that movement to where we see the flagpole, the flag, the consolidation, and then we see a rise in the after hours market. That's what I'll hope for and get back up to that 60, $70 range and hopefully surpass that because we're starting to get towards the end of the year. And I truly believe that we'll see this pick up by the end of the year, and if we don't, then they really are really trying to suppress it. And we'll probably see that in the beginning of next year. But I'm really hopeful that we will see this make a move the end of this year. It's just really tough to say whether it actually will happen because they hold all the cards, right? They hold everything. So let me know what you're thinking about this. I truly believe that this overall squeeze will happen once the hedge funds involve, banks, other institutions, basically the whole entire like economy, like every part of the economy is like wealth. They're going to involve that into this overall situation so that the businesses, the hedge funds, everybody gets bailed out. Because what did they do in the past when banks were in trouble and they knew that they couldn't really move forward? They were a forced bankruptcy, basically. Um, they ended up bailing them out, and that's exactly what I see here. So let me know your opinion here. Hit that like button. Definitely saw a good day today. I'm really proud of what we're doing. Still holding my shares, and I'll let you guys know whenever you want to know. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna look at some crypto and hopefully do a video on crypto. So make sure you stick around for one of those videos. But I will catch you guys in the next video.